Hey everybody, Mike B back with a ballistic test that tons of you have been nagging me to do, and I finally got some time and out here with Devin K, trusty cameraman and fellow ballistic testerer. We're going to be doing the British Mk7 helmet today. This has been one that I've been super curious about as I sell these in my shop, and it was current issue until about 2 years ago.
They still currently issue.
Well, yeah, the reserve units, but I mean it was like the exclusive issue to troops.
It's not frontline anymore, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so these are actually made out of Kevlar, and they're a weird design. They're pretty thin, so they just phased these out for the Virtus helmet, which is essentially an ECH. But I kind of want to see how these do. So finally, yes, you guys, we're going to be doing the Mk7. You can stop nagging me in the comments. We're doing it today, right now. All right. So the first caliber we're going to be testing is the 9x18 Makarov out of the CZ82 pistol. Shot the rim.
No, I think it's higher.
You think it's higher?
All right. Because it got some blowout. Yeah, see, it's like you hit it higher and it blew out the bottom.
It doesn't really get penetrated, but I think it was still too close to the rim. But, I mean, it kind of got soft, but, yeah, I don't see any actual penetration there.
No, I think that was just a good hit and it just blew out the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. All right, we'll move on to the 9x19. Okay, so this is going to be the 9x19 out of the Hungarian FEG high power. You want me to video it? That was a rim shot. That was a good one. I didn't have the camera on.
Looks like same thing, blew right out the bottom.
Yep. All right, so multi-hit area, that was definitely right on the rim, so I'm not going to count that. That was me just shooting low.
Now we can check out what the layers look like and stuff.
It's just Kevlar, right?
Yeah.
But no, I was going to go in and kind of pull this back to see if we had any
penetration.
No penetration whatsoever. So it is level 3A, correct?
It's 3A.
So, all right, it did defeat a 9mm. Now we're going to move on to a, do you want to do the 45 or do you want to just move on to the Tokarev? So this is going to be the 45 ACP, 230 grain full metal jacket.
Nice.
Ooh, that was a dirty hit. We'll see if it defeated that.
Well, it looks like it did.
Certainly did, and that was in a bad spot too. That was right at one of the weak points right here.
Yeah, where the shell changes shape.
Yeah, okay, and it just kind of, yeah, it just used the energy and pushed it in. That's pretty good. The paint's starting to chip off. You could deal with that though. It's better than being dead. Cool, well, so the 45, it just kind of caved the side in, which is pretty typical of a 45. Yeah. High energy, or low velocity, high energy. So, all right, cool. We'll move on to the actual deciding factor now. This is the deciding factor right here with every helmet that separates the helmets that I would personally use for, you know, ballistic protection and not. The 7.62 by 25mm Tokarev. Very hot round. It'll defeat a lot of soft body armor even today. So if it defeats this, we're in pretty good shape. I have high hopes for you. Don't let me down. Here we go.
Ooh. I don't know, Mike. Ooh.
It defeated it.
It did. It did not go through.
It just bubbled. It defeated it.
That is awesome performance. Look at that.
7.62 Tokarev just bubbled it a little bit. Not even as bad as a Pasget.
And 7.62 Tokarev is considered an armor-piercing round.
Yeah, and look at how thin this is. Okay, so this is, I mean, it's popping rivets out and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, well, that's the 45 caved that in. But so far, this is exceeding my expectations. So
it's exceeding its rating.
And that's actually a good hit, guys. Like,
you can't get a better hit than that.
And that's Look at that. Once more. I'm really happy about this, guys. Every time I shoot a helmet with a Tokarev round, I get nervous because that's where you decide whether you actually want to use this or not.
That guy might even be walking away. That was almost so little deformation.
Yeah, I mean that's some of the least bubbling I've seen on Kevlar from a Tokarev round. All right, now we'll give her another test too. We'll do the 357.
All right. All right. Well, exceeded both of our expectations, I think. Stopping the 7.62 by 25 Tokarev. So now we're gonna
well at that. Like
yeah,
yeah,
amazing. Some of the best we've seen. And so now we're gonna move right on to the 357 Magnum.
I think you just dinged it, like where the other round hit.
Okay.
Action. There's a good hit. Yeah, I think you hit right where the 45 hit, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to hold the camera quick? Thank you, sir. Entrance, I'm gonna feel behind. No penetration, just a little bubble.
Just a tiny bubble.
I'm gonna try
less than the Tokarev even.
Yeah. And that 357's a high energy round.
It is a high energy.
It's lower velocity than a 7.62 Tokarev, but it's, I mean, you get hit with that, you know it. And it just barely bubbled out right here. Okay, this thing is awesome. Now we're actually gonna do a serious rifle test on this one because it performs so well so far. We're gonna take this out to about 100 yards and throw some lead at it. All right, so we're gonna try to hit the British Mk7 Kevlar helmet at about 100 yards with a 7.62 by 39 millimeter out of an SKS. Come on, baby. Did that look like a hit or a glance?
That looked far right.
But the helmet moved.
I'd give it another one just in case. That's a hit.
All right, we'll go up and check it.
Go.
All right, so we came down here. I don't know if I got the slow-mo on that, so if I didn't, you'll know that I forgot to hit record. But anyway, so my first shot that I thought I just glanced it, I actually hit it pretty straight on. It came through the liner right here, if you want to get a close-up on that. And it popped right through here and would have gone through, maybe it went through the other side actually. It did go, yeah, it did go through this side. So it was clean through. And then the thing kind of tilted down like this. And if the slow-mo records, you can see this. But if it didn't, it tilted down like this. I shot it in the top. It blew out right here. I mean, it's not as damaged as a lot of other Kevlar helmets that I've seen. But it definitely is not going to defeat a 7.6239 at 100 yards unless it's your lucky day.
And it'd still be like 2 or 3 levels above what we expected to, because it's stopped Tokarev and 357.
Yep,
so.
Token 357. That's a pretty good indicator that this is a level 3A for sure, and you can be comfortable with that with the 9mm. So anyway, I'll wrap the video up. I do have these available for sale. This is a really nice kind of cheap alternative to newer helmets like the ACH and stuff like that. Looks kind of goofy, but it's actually a pretty sweet design.
Ungodly comfortable, and
yeah,
for
really
the price Mike has them for what they defeated, this is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's a pretty damn good deal. These are pretty cool. I think I got size medium left, which fits about 80% of you guys. It fits between about a 56 and a 59 head, or 7 1/8 to 7 1/2.
Yeah.
And anyway, so there's the plug for Mike's Military. I'll put the link to these in the description, as well as Devin K's channel. He helped me facilitate this today. He brought a bunch of cool stuff out, and he's been shooting, and really we're having a fun time out here, and it's really nice to finally see what the Mk7 is capable of. Overall, I'd give this a pass for actual ballistic protection, and I'd feel comfortable actually wearing this in an environment where there was pistol rounds flying around
easily.
And the guys that were hitting Afghanistan that showed pictures, again, if it's your lucky day and it hits you at just the right angle from just the right distance, and it's lost enough velocity, all these factors line up, I'm sure this would be fine, but don't count on it within 100 yards from a direct hit. So again, you have to have a horseshoe up your butt for it to really be effective or for a rifle round. But overall, I don't expect any helmet to stop a rifle round. That's why if you watch the ACH video, or ECH video, that I'll be posting in about a week, spoiler alert, and if you're watching this past that, obviously, it's kind of a fun little thing right now. If you're watching the ECH video, you'll understand why I had the reaction I did at that particular helmet. But anyway, I don't expect any helmets to stop rifle rounds. That's like very lucky if that happens. Pistol rounds, that's where we kind of do the actual testing. The rifle rounds are just kind of fun to see what it does to a helmet.
Technically, yeah, helmets aren't even rated to stop any kind of bullet. They're only rated for shrapnel for the most part.
Yep,
the
fragments
ECH and a handful of others are the exception.
Right, and there's, you know, dirt clouds and debris flying everywhere is what they're rated for, which I would feel confident with this on my skull for that. But yeah, I mean, it defeated all of the pistol rounds, which is good in my book, so I would definitely feel comfortable with this. Check it out. They're also highly collectible because they only made them for a few years, and they're one of the most unique Kevlar helmets I think I've ever seen. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Again, make sure you subscribe to both my channel and Devin K's. Link in the description to that and to these in my shop. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I know I've been saying I'm going to make this for a long time, and it just things didn't line up, but we finally got all the stars to line up, and you know, Devin got some time off, I got some time off from life, and we were able to come out here and do this ballistic test. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, I'm very happy with this, so hopefully you are too. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel. Link in the description. Outro is done. See you next time.